Hello everyone, this is Dexa from Dexa Chronicles, and as you can see, this subject is going to be related to Kingdom Hearts. Now, I have made a lot of theories from before about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm actually a really good Kingdom Hearts fan. I barely played any of the games, but I already come up with a lot of theories, because mainly I watched a lot of YouTube videos from other YouTubers playing them. So, we're gonna kick things off from listening to them, like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Recoded, then True Drop Distance. So, from the events of Birth by Sleep, all of those happened before the original Kingdom Hearts game even happened. So what I'm saying really is that everything that was just Birth by Sleep was just the start of Kingdom Hearts. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will actually know that. And from the events from Birth by Sleep, they all traverse all the way to Kingdom Hearts from the original. So how I come up with this is from the endings of the games and what their cutscenes were, even the secret episode on it. And what I come up with is that with Aqua, since she got sent all the way down to the realm of darkness, she witnessed all the changes happening inside of there. So what had happened was that whenever she was in the realm of darkness, she visited Ansem, that right then and there, and then they started talking about Sora. All of those, whenever they had their conversation, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 2 have already happened. Now, whenever it says like go all the way back to 0 point, then 0.5, all of those events are gonna start traversing onto Kingdom Hearts 1. Now, whenever Aqua is adventuring on the realm of darkness, she notices a little eruption happening. That eruption of darkness is going all the way down to the Destiny Islands, where the original characters started to have their adventures. So right as that happened, darkness already started to take over. That's when Sora started to have all those nightmares, and then Riku went off to find more strength through the darkness. Kairi's heart was stolen and everything. Then Sora, he was chosen for the Keyblade. Now I'm gonna jump all the way back, all the way towards where you started facing against the final boss, all the way in Castle Oblivion. Now, Ventus from Birth by Sleep has been sealed in Castle Oblivion. In Castle Oblivion, as you could already tell if you played Birth by Sleep, was the land of the departure. And as you can tell, right as that happened, Sora, Donald, and Goofy never knew that Ventus was there. Now I'm gonna go all the way back to where the game barely even started. Ventus's heart was fractured from Vanitas after their long battle to forge the X-Blade, or normally dubbed as Keyblade. Right as he defeated Vanitas in order to prevent the creation of the X-Blade, his heart was fractured, and his heart was lingering around through the darkness and light. Right as that happened, he was bound to meet up with Sora. Now, right as that happened, Vanitas laid refuge in Sora's heart. Now, whenever we go all the way back towards Castle Oblivion, where Ventus is sealed up, somehow Ventus's heart never reacted, so that he could be set free for Kingdom Hearts 1. Now, I don't know if this is him just continuing to sleep, but that's most likely the case. And right after that, Chain of Memories started to happen. Now, in the beginning of the chain of memories, you notice that all of his memories and his abilities faded away, like a huge reset button. Right as they were going down the castle, I forgot what its name was, sadly. I forget those really easily. But right as they were venturing throughout the castle, Sora was starting to go more into his deep slumber as his memories kept on getting scattered. Now, also during that time, his nobody was starting to be formed. Kairi's nobody was already made whenever she lost her heart, and that was Naminé. But somehow Kairi still had her heart from Sora, and Naminé was still able to linger around that world. Now, I don't know, I probably think that they had to be merged into one body in order for this to make more sense. But it probably does. So, basically what had happened was that the nobodies were already introduced into the game along with Organization 13. 7 lights and 13 darknesses. Now I'm getting way a bit too ahead of myself onto the storyline, but what happened in the end was that Naminé put Sora into his deep slumber where Roxas was being made. Now you can already tell that Roxas looks a lot like Ventus from Birth by Sleep. Well, that's because Roxas is Ventus from Birth by Sleep. Hence, Ventus's heart was still in Sora's right before the events of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 even happened. Now, as that was going along, Ventus was already a part of darkness because of Vanitas. Right as all that happened, they had he started to realize that he started to gain more of his memories back of the light, which means that's why it led him to quit Organization 13 in the first place and let him live on his own. Right as that happened, he started to notice that more of his abilities started to come back and everything. So then that's why he fused back with Sora. Right as all that happened for Sora's fusion back with Vanitas, or not Vanitas, I mean Ventus's heart, they were one again, and they already got back all their abilities and everything. That means Ventus was starting to heal himself up or recuperate himself from lost time. That's why they were both separated as a nobody and a sleeping body. Now I'm gonna have to cut this video short here. I'm gonna make a part 2 for the theory. I've already covered about 1.5 games so far, so thank you.